Hello everyone, today we are going to start the second lecture of the chapter 3 file handling. Now let us see file modes. Here is text file mode, here is binary mode and here is a description of it. So first is R in text file mode and in binary file mode it becomes RB. So the default value of this is read. So opens a file for reading, error if the file does not exist. Next is W or WB. So this means write. So it opens a file for writing, creates the file if does not exist. Next is A or AB. So it is append. So it opens a file for appending, creates the file if it does not exist. Next is R plus or RB plus. So it read and write. File must exist. That means for this mode, the file must exist. Then only we can read and write. Otherwise error is raised. Next is W plus or WB plus. Read and write. File is created if does not exist. If the file is not there, then it will create and then it will write read and write. Next is AB or AB plus. It reads and write. Append new data. Next is X or XB. It creates the specified file, return an error if the file exists. That means this is used to create a file, specified file, and if the file is already there, then it will show an error. In addition, we can specify if the file should be handled as binary or text mode. We have to write T. So T refers to text default value, that is text mode, and B refers to binary mode, example images. So now let us see working with the text files. So basic operations with the file. These are the four basic operations with a file, with text file. First is read. It reads the data from a file. Then write. It writes the data to a file. Then append the data to a file and then delete a file. So here is the algorithm to it. Create and open a file, read or write data, print, access data, close the file. Let us see the first point, read the data from a file. There are three types of function to read data from a file. First is read parenthesis. It reads n byte. If no n is specified, reads the entire file. Next is read line parenthesis. It reads a line. If n is specified, reads n bytes. Next is read lines parenthesis. It reads all the lines and returns a list. Now here is the program. So let a text file book.txt. So this is a file. This is the file name, and it contains this paragraph, as you can see here. So the program is there, that program using read function. In this program we will use the read function. So here we are opening the file. This is the file name and this is the mode. R means read. So here we are using the read function. As the value of n is not specified in the parenthesis, it will print the entire file. So here we are printing str. So str will contain the value of entire file. So here we are closing the file. So in output, as you can see, if entire file is printed, whatever is written inside the file, everything is printed in here, as you can see. Now let us see where n is specified. So here is program read function where n is specified. So here we have opened the file, then we have used str, then we are using the read function, and here we have specified the value of n, that is 10. So it will read up to 10 bytes. So you can see here p1, y is 2, then 3, then 4, then 5, then 6, then 7, then 8, then 9, then 10. So it will store that, then str will store only the value of python is. So here we are printing the value of str. Here we are closing the function. We are closing the file. So in the output you can see only python is printed, as we have specified the value of n to 10. Here in this program you will use readline function. So here we are opening the file. Here we have used the readline function. Since n is not specified, in readline function it will print the first line. and if n is specified, it will go to till that. Since here n is not specified, it will read the first line. So here we are printing str. So this, since n is not specified, it will print the first line. Python is interactive language, it is case sensitive language. So str will store this value and this will be printed, and here we are closing the file. As you can see in output, the first line is printed. Next we will see program using readlines function. Here we are opening the file. Here we have used the readlines function. So in readlines function, it will print and it will read entire paragraph, whatever is written inside the file, and it will give an output as a list. So here we have printed this str, so it will contain the entire paragraph inside that file, and here we are closing the file. So in the output you can see entire paragraph is printed in it. So this was readline function, read function, and read lines function. So here we end this video. See you in the next video.